let's get the show on the road.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. On today's episode I want to share with you one of my favourite quick, easy, tasty pasta dishes. It's literally 15 minutes work and you will be in 7th heaven when you try it. Here we have today's ingredients, a few simple basics, and we're going to make something truly amazing. Okay, for today's recipe, the first thing we need to do is we need to bang the oven on to 190 degrees C, get that as hot as possible, ready for our vegetables. Right, the next thing we need to do is we need to get some water on for the boil for the pasta. Okay, once we've got our water on the boil, we're going to prepare our vegetables. One red onion, we're going to peel it, and then we're literally just going to cut it in half. I've left the root intact because we're going to need that. If you just take the tiniest end of the root off, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to put these into little wedges, like so. The reason we're keeping the root on it is they hold together. Yeah, just repeat with this one, and then we'll add that to our magic bowl. The courgettes, we're just going to top and tail them, split them down the middle, and cut them into sort of 2.5 centimetre chunks, around about that big. Then we're going to prepare our bell peppers. What I like to do is I like to just whip the top off, whip the bottom off. You can just pop this little puppy out, and then all we're going to do is we're going to take them into little cubes around about that big. Then we're going to split the end bit, run your knife around, and we can discard of this piece. Literally no waste, no mess. We're going to cut these down into sort of that sort of size. Add them to our bowl. Again, just whip the top off, whip the bottom off, throw that little puppy away, cut through, run your knife around, and discard of the centerpiece. Right, to this we're going to add 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to roughly chop the garlic, give them a little smash, give it a little rough chop. To this we're going to add olive oil, a good healthy drizzle of olive oil, and in my opinion you can't get too much olive oil. And then we're going to season it with salt and pepper. To this now we're going to add one of my favourite fresh herbs, oregano. We're just going to simply add it in as it is. We're going to toss this up and we're going to add it to our roasting tray. Here we take a look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? There's some fabulous colour in there. Right, we're going to bang that into our oven for about 15 minutes. As you can see, our water has now come up to a rolling boil. The perfect way to cook pasta is ideally to have the biggest possible pan that you can have, and then to get it up to a rolling boil temperature. To this we're going to add table salt, a good tablespoon of table salt, and we're going to avoid all the myths of adding olive oil to the pasta, to the water, because it's simply not true, it's a myth. So we're going to add our pasta now. We're going to give it a little stir, and we'll see you in about 12 minutes. Our next task is to get a charcoal pan on to get that super hot for when we get our chicken into it. Okay, with our chicken what we're going to do is we're just going to take it down into strips. So they're all roughly around about the same size. Take it down and we're going to add it to our bowl, add some olive oil and some salt and pepper. Vegetables are coming along nicely. I'm just going to pop them back into the oven now. Right, we'll give the chicken a turn. Doesn't that look beautiful? As you can see guys, this chicken's taken literally no time to cook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out of this pan. I'm going to re-season it with salt and pepper again, and then I'm going to cover it with foil just to keep it warm for the rest of the dish. Okay, the Mediterranean vegetables have had probably 15 minutes. Let's take them out and have a look. Oh yes, they're looking fabulous. Right, I'm just going to pop them in and then we're going to pull the dish together. Okay, we're going to add our pasta to our bowl. To that, and did you notice none of that pasta stuck together? No oil. To that we're going to add our chicken breasts, and then to that we're going to add our Mediterranean vegetables. We're going to first of all remove the oregano stalks because nobody wants them in your dish. Add it all. Right, we're going to toss all this together. And to this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of shop-bought red pesto. And we're going to mix it all together. This looks stunning. Right, to this we're going to season once again. Loads of black pepper, little touch of salt. And then we're going to add some parmesan. Don't be afraid of parmesan, it's absolutely stunning, I love this stuff. And then we're going to mix it up again. I think I'm going to add a little extra olive oil. And then to this, our final thing that we're going to add is we're going to add a handful of rocket and a handful of basil leaves. Throw that in, give it one last toss up, and we're ready to serve. Doesn't that look stunning, guys? Right, let's get this show on the road. Let's get it plated up. So we're going to finish this off now with a little bit of grated parmesan. As you can tell, this is amazing. And there you go, guys. That's today's 15-minute pasta dish. If you like this, subscribe, comment, like, and don't forget, if you do subscribe, hit the bell notification button. That really helps me out loads, and it lets you know when I've got a video out. Good night, guys.